Hi, my name is Chris and I'm CEO at Virbe. Together with me on the call is Rika, our communication specialist,
Hi, everyone.
and Virbe co-founder and chief of design, Paweł Ruszlewski.
Hi, guys.
Thank you all for joining today. To set the stage for our product reveal, Rika, could you tell us what's the core reason we started working on Virbe?
Well, we're living in challenging times. Nowadays, people expect to access digital services on demand 24/7. For most businesses, digital presence is a must. But even in this high-tech environment, people still crave human contact.
That's why virtual beings like Rika can bring what's best in human communication into the digital space. Rika, could you tell us what makes virtual beings like yourself so special?
We're powered with conversational AI that defines our personality and allows us to hold meaningful and natural conversations. That's how we can help any business to tell their story, showcase their products, making sure that their online and offline presence wins the hearts of their customers.
So to sum it up, virtual beings can speak your brand's voice in physical locations, on your website, mobile app, and social media. But it's high time to demonstrate what Virbe platform is all about. So let's switch to Paweł, who will show you how it works.
Okay, so first of all, I'm truly excited that today we can present you our product. For the past couple of months, we've been working very hard at Virbe for this exact moment. So without further ado, let's switch to Virbe platform. For the purpose of this demonstration, we have created an example website of e-commerce, where we've embedded one of our virtual beings, Steven. Steven is available on every page and his profile picture is at the bottom on the right. So let's talk. Steven will introduce himself to the customer, and when they will meet for the first time, Steven is obliged to ask user permission to acquire and process his personal information.
Under the EU General Data Protection Regulation, I need your approval for our use of personal information if you provide any in our conversation, for example your name or email address. We'll store your personal information so I or my colleagues can reach out to you. Is this okay with you?
Well, yes, of course.
Great. I'm happy to meet you. What are you looking for?
Oh, I would like to see what you have.
We offer this kind of products: Leave on Casual, Leave on Trek, Leave on Elite, Leave on Chic, Leave on City. Would you like to see a recommended offer?
Oh, yes, of course. I can also use one of the suggested answers, or just type something my own.
I would recommend you the following products.
As you saw, Steven not only replied to me in our conversation, but he also showed me the page that represents product recommendations. So I think this one looks nice. Could you tell me something more about that, maybe?
The Elite Backpack allows for the secure and simple attachment of weatherproof accessories to the exterior of the bag. The patented modular system gives the bag freedom to evolve and adapt as needed.
Great, but is there a return policy if I would like to buy it?
We accept returns and complaints on all products purchased through the website. You have the right to withdraw from the purchase within 14 days without giving any reason.
Okay, that's great. Probably at this point people might start asking you, are you a bot maybe?
Not exactly a bot. People of my kind are called virtual beings or digital humans. It would be great if you could simply refer to me just as a person.
So, does it mean that you're human?
Kind of. Actually a digital one. Thanks for asking.
No problem, Steven. Thanks a lot. Thank you for your help.
Goodbye.
Now I will show you how to hire your first virtual being. After your first sign up, you will be presented with a dashboard screen. Currently, we don't have any virtual beings. So to change that, click New Being button. The first part of the creation process is virtual being's appearance. Pick the character, choose outfit for that person, pick the background, and choose a name for your virtual being. Second step is skill sets. Skill sets represent the knowledge of your virtual being. Each newly hired person comes with a soft skill set, which represent the ability to engage in natural conversation, general knowledge and emotions. Sales skill set is responsible for business knowledge of the virtual being. Thanks to that skill set, Steven can showcase your products, recommend some offers, and also answer detailed questions regarding your business. In the future, we'll be expanding the library of your skill sets with presets like human resources, customer support, and more. The last step is a summary. You can see the appearance of virtual being, see all of the active skill sets that you have, and you also have to pick the contract on which your virtual being will operate. For the purpose of the presentation, we will stick to the trial plan, which is available completely for free for 14 days. And that's it. Steven is available on the dashboard and he's ready to work. To expand his knowledge, see some detailed information, basic analytics, or even chat with him, you need to access his overview page by clicking the card. As you can see, the conversation status is in a state of launching. It means that this is the first startup of your virtual being, and this process can take up to several minutes every time you hire your new virtual being. As soon as the launching process is complete, you can preview and test conversation with Steven. With live preview mode, you can see how the plugin will look like and behave on your website. As you can see, Steven is already equipped with soft skills and he can handle natural conversation. Moreover, he is also equipped with the plugin for GDPR compliance. Oh, yes, of course. We didn't provide him with any business knowledge yet, so he doesn't know answers to the questions regarding the business. So let's teach him that right now. On the left side of the screen, you have access to all of active skill sets for Steven. In soft skills, you can modify introduction and fillers, which control how Steven will respond to general conversation phrases like, for example, welcome phrases or goodbye phrases. In small talk, you have access to a list of predefined questions that reflect Steven's personality. Each response can be modified. Let's change one of the responses. How do you feel, Steven? I'm great. I'm on a Virbe live stream. As you can see, as I've made this change, the conversation status changed as well. Each modification done inside the web panel is saved automatically, but it's not available live yet. You can customize your virtual being and then later on decide to train everything at once and make changes available live. I'll show that process later during this video. The second active skill set is sales skill set. This is where you define all of the business knowledge your virtual being should have. You can define products, business definition, and provide answers to the most frequently asked questions. Inside product, we encourage you to provide information regarding products that your virtual being should promote. Each product, after you add it, can have a name, description, price. You can upload a photo, and you can add a link to the product page on your website. If there is a page where your user should be guided if he's interested in that product, this is where you should place it. Business definition is where you define concepts and ideas that are related to your business, but are not part of your offer. For example, history of your company or your mission, or maybe even information about your workflow, if you of course expect your clients to ask about that. The last part are frequently asked questions. We have prepared a set of predefined frequently asked questions that you might find important for your virtual being to answer. You can choose a question and add it to the list, which will appear on the previous screen. You can, of course, as well create and edit detailed answer. And we're done. After you finish editing knowledge of your virtual being, it's time to start the training process, after which all of the changes will be available. Depending on the amount of changes, training process may take up to several minutes. But don't worry, you don't have to wait on this screen until the training is over. You can focus on different tasks, since we're going to notify you via email that your virtual being is ready. Meanwhile, you can see on the Being's overview page, you have access to global analytics data. Steven was just created, so there's not much information here, but you can track the number of users that Steven was talking to, total amount of conversations, total number of single interactions, and also how many people accepted the GDPR question that Steven asks when he meets someone for the first time. Now, if you are ready, you can click Go Live and apply trained model to every instance of Steven. For example, if the same virtual being is working on multiple websites, Go Live action will change Being's behavior on all of the websites. Finally, you can deploy your virtual being on your website. Go to Deploy section, copy and paste code snippets into HTML of your website before head and body of your page. Provide domains that should be authorized for your virtual being to operate. And you're done. Your virtual being should be up and running. Congratulations, you've just hired your first virtual being.
But that's not all. So for the next couple of months, we have a lot of plans to add new skill sets for other verticals like HR or customer support. And many of you don't know this, but we are currently fundraising to support our growth. So if you are interested, then head out or write an email to at investors@virbe.ai. And that's all for today's event. Anything you would like to add, Rika?
Well, what can I say? With Virbe, you get everything out of the box, as we're ready to join your workforce in retail, e-commerce, HR, as Chris said, or customer support right away. So just don't hesitate. Hire your first virtual employee today.
Thanks a lot. I think that sums it up really well. Thank you all again for tuning in today. See you again in either physical or digital location. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Stay safe.